Hey, how's it going? Preps here and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. And in this video, I'm going to go over the best teams for new players to focus on to get off to the best start possible. But before we start, I just want to say a quick thanks for all of the support so far. We just hit 500 subscribers, which is crazy. I guess now it's the time to make the push to 1,000, so if you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Alright, with all that said, let's get into it. So starting off with team number 1, and it's the mutant raid team, the Extreme X-Men. I'd say this is probably the most well-rounded team for new and mid-game players to build. They're not only going to help you in raids, but also Arena, Cosmic Crucible, War, and Dark Dimension. They also have the added benefit of being used to unlock multiple legendary characters. The best part is, every character is now farmable. On the screen is an infographic showing where each character can be farmed, as well as their unique piece and also ISO recommendation. Coming in at number 2 is the skill raid team Spider Society. Yep, another raid team, and that's going to be a common theme on this list, as raids are the most important game mode for new and mid-game players. However, like Extreme X-Men, the Spider Society team is an amazing team, and they're going to help you in almost all game modes. At the time of this recording, only Ghost Spider and Spider Noir are farmable, but as soon as the rest of the team becomes available, it would be a good idea to get them all to 7 stars as soon as possible. Okay, team number 3, and continuing with the raid teams, it's the Bio Raid team Hivemind. And Hivemind are the most recent raid team that has become farmable. While they're not as good as the Extreme X-Men in my opinion, they're still a great all-round team, and being a raid team, they're a must build for new and mid-game players. One problem this team does face is that several members share the same unique piece of gear in Alien Spores, and with Ghost Spider also taking Alien Spores, you're going to need a lot of them to take all of your raid characters to the required investment. I've got a video of the most important unique pieces to farm for new and mid-game players, so if you haven't watched that already, I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving along, and coming in at number 4 is the Superior 6. This is a great city villain team for new and mid-game players to focus on. They will help you out in Cosmic Crucible, War, Dark Dimension, and they're also required to unlock the legendary Black Cat. Now, while this team is good, it really shines when it's at its full potential with Green Goblin Classic. But first, we need to unlock Green Goblin Classic, which leads me to the next team. Coming in at number 5 is the New Avengers. While primarily a war team, they are required to unlock Green Goblin Classic, as well as Red Hulk. The more stars you farm on them, the less resources you'll need to invest into them. The key members are Tigra and Mockingbird, so get as many yellow and red stars on these two as you can to make your time unlocking Green Goblin Classic and Red Hulk a lot easier. Alright, up next at number 6, and it's the tech raid team Pegasus. While they are slowly on their way out, the Pegasus team are still a great team for new and mid-game players to invest in, and as the Mystic raid team will probably be the next raid team to be replaced, it might be some time until we get a new tech raid team, so building Pegasus up is a must. But I would suggest to only invest as much as you need to complete the current level of raids you're doing. Focus most of your resources into Kestrel. She's the damage and the linchpin of the team. As you might have noticed, I've left the Mystic raid team off this list, and that's because if you're just starting out or even just entering the mid game, it's probably a good idea to skip building this team, as we should be getting a new Mystic raid team very soon. We did, however, just get a new hybrid raid/war team in the Alpha Flight team. At this stage, only Wolverine and Sunfire are available, but once the other members become available, I would suggest to invest into this team as the rewards from the Spotlight raids are really good. Finally, I want to talk about meta characters. Characters that are so good you should build them regardless if you plan on building the rest of the team or not. Black Knight, Kang, Deathpool, Robbie Reyes, Val, and eventually Old Man Logan are all characters I would suggest to consider investing into, especially if you happen to unlock them early. Well, that just about does it. Obviously, there are more teams and characters that are worth investing into, but building the teams on this list should be the main priority for all new players if they want to get off to the best start possible. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your alliance, and don't forget to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.